Imagine sitting at a poker table. The stakes are high, and your heart is pounding. The game isn't just about the cards in your hand, it's about the thoughts in your mind and the emotions coursing through you. Welcome to the world of poker psychology. Poker psychology is the undercurrent that runs beneath the game's surface, intricately weaving together elements of human emotion, perception, and decision-making. It's not just about playing the cards, it's about playing the player. The game of poker is a dance of decisions, a symphony of the psyche, where mental factors significantly impact the outcome. Emotions, instincts, and perceptions shape a player's strategy and response to each hand. The ability to read opponents, control one's emotions, and make strategic decisions under pressure are the essence of poker psychology. A poker player's success doesn't solely rest on their card skills. It's their mental state, their emotional intelligence, resilience, and focus that steers the course of the game. The highs and lows of poker test a player's mental fortitude, and it's their ability to maintain composure that sets them apart. Technical proficiency and strategic prowess are important, yes, but it's the mastery of poker psychology that propels a player to success. It's the ability to navigate the game's psychological landscape, to capitalize on opponents' vulnerabilities, and to make optimal decisions in critical moments. Poker psychology transforms the game from a simple card play into a dynamic interplay of minds. Bluffing, reading tells, understanding motivations, these skills are all part of poker psychology, the unseen force that can turn an average player into a formidable opponent. It's this psychological dimension that adds depth and nuance to the game, making it a captivating dance of strategy and mind play. And then there's tilt, the emotional whirlwind that spins a player's decision-making off course. Tilt is a state of frustration that clouds judgment, leading to impulsive reactions and suboptimal choices. It's an emotional roller coaster that can affect an entire game, leading to significant losses if not managed properly. Having understood the challenge of tilt, it's essential to delve deeper into the common triggers of this emotional whirlwind and explore the strategies to manage it effectively. Triggers of tilt can vary greatly among players, but some stand out as universally recognized. The first is bad beats, where experiencing a statistically unlikely loss, especially when you're holding a strong hand, can trigger intense frustration and contribute to tilt. Then there are losing streaks, sustained periods of losses that may erode a player's confidence, leading to self-doubt and emotional distress. Lastly, unfair play, perceived instances of unfair play, whether real or imagined, can evoke feelings of injustice and intensify the tilt effect. So how can you navigate these triggers and manage tilt effectively? First, stay positive. Cultivate a positive mindset by acknowledging that variance is an inherent part of poker. Focusing on the long-term results rather than short-term setbacks can help maintain a constructive outlook. Second, take breaks. Recognize when emotions are running high and take a break. Stepping away from the table, even for a few minutes, allows for an emotional reset and helps regain a rational perspective. Third, focus on the long term. Remember that poker is a game of skill played over the long term. A single hand or session does not define success or failure. Concentrate on making sound decisions based on strategy rather than short-term outcomes. Fourth, practice emotional control. Develop emotional resilience by acknowledging and accepting the inevitable swings in poker. Controlling reactions to both wins and losses is essential for maintaining a steady emotional state. Fifth, set limits. Establish clear limits for losses and adhere to them. This prevents emotional distress from escalating and helps maintain discipline in your gameplay. Finally, reflect and learn. After a tilt-inducing experience, reflect on what triggered the emotional response. Learning from these situations can aid in developing coping mechanisms and preventing future tilts. In conclusion, mastering the psychology of tilt is a critical aspect of becoming a successful poker player. By understanding the triggers, implementing effective strategies for emotional control, and maintaining a long-term perspective. Players can mitigate the impact of tilt and enhance their overall performance at the poker table. In the end, poker psychology is an integral part of the game that can't be overlooked. It's the mental edge that can make or break a game, the psychological undercurrent that adds a layer of complexity and intrigue to the game. It's the mind game within the card game, and mastering it is the key to achieving sustained success at the poker table. So remember, the next time you sit down at a poker table, it's not just about the cards. It's about the mind. It's about poker psychology.